So, the reason why I chose Mega Man X3 is because, well, one, it's the second best of the X games on the Super Nintendo, and it also is one of those games that is going to be hard to find because it costs like $200 to $300 used.
Yikes, it's expensive.
Yeah. Boy, am I happy I picked this one up right when it came out, that is. This also has a PlayStation version that never saw the light of day in America until the Mega Man X collection.
And it was on the Saturn too.
Yeah, it was on the Saturn too. And there was also going to be a 3DO version for when the 3DO was basically a high-end console of the 32-bit generation that no one even bought because it was the 32-bit generation's Neo Geo.
Yeah.
$700, very expensive, and no one even wanted to buy it.
Which is sad because the Neo Geo itself was a good system.
Yeah, the Neo Geo was arcade perfection for the home consumer.
Yep.
And that was actually worth buying, but the 3DO, no thank you, because the 3DO put a high emphasis on full motion video games.
Yeah.
And the only good games that it had were like Super Street
look,
Fighter
there's a
2
big D
Turbo.
on the screen. There's a big D on the screen.
Yes, there is a big D on the screen.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, 3DO.
Shut up. The story for this game is that a robot scientist named Dr. Doppler cured all the viruses that have been plaguing the Reploids for years and have united a lot of these Reploids under his wing and created a peaceful utopia for Reploids called Doppeltown. And of course, all the Reploids that gathered under him have gone berserk and have become Mavericks.
You don't say. So, could you say that since this game is Mega Man X3, it's a bit of triple X action?
I hate you, and that was lame.
Yes, it was, especially considering I made it a bunch of times before this stream started.
It's
but,
just about as lame as that base triple X joke way back when Mega Man Battle Network 4 came out.
Yeah,
because there's a Navi chip that you could use called base double X, and it's basically the dark version of base from the game.
I can't wait till we get to Final Fantasy 30.
So, I'm gonna be honest. I like the enhanced PlayStation version better than the Super Nintendo version. I'm not gonna lie. I like enhanced versions of games.
But don't you like the Super Nintendo CX4 chip that's used to make the wireframes in this game?
Yeah, I do, but the 32-bit version has better sounds,
yeah.
subjectively better music, and
I prefer the Super Nintendo music, I have to admit.
Yeah. A lot of people do, because the 32-bit version's music is not exactly their cup of tea, because a lot of the Mega Man X music is based off of rock music. And
yep.
That's exactly what you hear here, but in the 32-bit versions, you hear more of synthesized versions of the tracks from the Super Nintendo version.
Mm-hmm. And this intro music is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, tons of remixes. There is one doujinshi remix that I have under one of my playlists, or actually I downloaded, but never decided to put it in a playlist for a pre-show, but you gotta hear something better in my point of view.
Some people say that the SNES soundtrack is too guitar heavy.
Yeah,
it has guitars, but I don't mind that. I like.
Neither do I. Yeah, they admit that in the manual for the Capcom Music Generation soundtrack for Rockman X 1 through 6, they used a lot of guitar for the soundtrack.
Yep. Fun fact though, the person who composed this game, let me get her name up on the screen, is uh, Kinuyo Yamashita, and she composed the original Castlevania on the NES.
Oh, how about that?
Yep. And I was correct the other day. She also arranged the Wily Wars, but I was correct the other day when I mentioned that they outsourced some of the production of this game to the people who did some of the level designs and music for the Game Boy versions of the Mega Man classic games. Minakuchi Engineering.
Yeah. But anyways, the one robot you saw that took away X was Mac. No one cares about him. And now we're playing as Zero, who's basically
Badass.
X, more badass, and he's basically X with all of his
Sexier.
upgrades and a sword.
And he's fucking sexier.
Well, yeah, he is kind of a pretty boy type of character, pretty androgynous.
Yeah.
You really want to go
sexy
down
though.
that avenue. And die. There go. There you go. You guys got to see the sword.
Yeah. The
And
sword's really powerful.
Yeah, and it's even more powerful, or not. Yeah, more powerful if you get to use it as X.
Yep.
And there goes Mac. Never gonna see him again.
Oh, poor Mac.
Sorry, you should have been Windows.
McDonald's. Oh, I've got some pretty nasty puns lined up for you.
Oh,
You have no idea.
No, 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 no. No, not again. I thought it was done with this crap.
Nope. One last playthrough, at least where I'm commentating with you. So, this is the last one.
I hate my life.
Yep. So, Dr. Doppler sure is an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. He's from the previous game, Mega Man X2. I always thought of it as Mega Man X Part 2, because that game took place 6 months after X1, and this game, probably a couple years.
Yeah, it seems like it because it would take that amount of time for Doppler to get the Mavericks under control and shit.
Yeah.
Also, this game doesn't have a an intro battle theme separate to the regular Maverick battle theme that they did in X1 and X2. This just uses the regular boss
Yeah.
theme. Which is weird because they did have another, which is weird because in X1 they used the Sigma boss battle theme, like the Sigma Castle boss battle theme for Bile, so...
Yeah, they basically used the final boss intro theme for Vile and for all the bosses in the later levels.
Getting lazy.
So we can start at any level that we want.
Who are you going for?
Usually they say start off with Neon Tiger, but because I want the dash upgrade, I go to Blizzard Buffalo.
You're in for a blizzard of puns. It's no use.
Shut up! Oh my gosh, it's happening, isn't it?
Yep. You'll be extra buff at the end of this level.
And if you played the import or 32-bit versions of this game, his name is misspelled or as Frozen Buffilio, or
No, I think in the English version it's Blizzard Buffalo.
it's Blizzard Buffalo, yeah.
What a blizzard of balls.
Shut up.
There's no time for this.
No. This is just gonna happen throughout the entire hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours that this is gonna take.
Serious question though, are you going to be getting all the armor parts? The ride armors, I mean.
Yes,
Awesome.
that is on the cards for this playthrough. I plan to get all the armor parts, all the ride armors, and all the heart tanks and sub tanks that this game has. And yes, this
Nice.
game has ride armors, which you saw in Mega Man X1, and there are now 4 of them, all with their
They're in
own.
X2 as well, I think.
Oh,
In
except
Wheelgator
two of them are actually not that new. 2 of them are from the previous X games, just under different names, with a little bit of power-ups as well. And then the other 2 are completely unique.
Yeah. Now I have another question. A lot of people don't like this game because they feel it's quite difficult at the start because the damage output by enemies is pretty damn high at the start. What do you have to say to that? Just get good?
I never paid any notice to that.
Fair enough, I guess. Then again, you're good at Mega Man, so
yeah, it's like it makes no difference to me. This snow machine, I'm gonna have to take it out.
it's no problem.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna have to backtrack here.
The music in this level isn't guitar heavy.
No.
It's more of a weird synthesizer.
Yeah, with I
think it's
guess
synth strings.
yeah, yeah, I guess that'd be synthesizer strings.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly a pad.
Yeah. So are we gonna ice Blizzard Buffalo?
No, we're not gonna ice him. We're gonna blast him. Okay. Way to get this is to dash off of the ledge and jump onto it.
It's a pain in the ass.
Exactly.
Are you talking about the Dr. Light capsule?
Yes.
Oh god, I spent so much time here.
Got it.
Oh, you can jump off the wall. You can jump off the wall onto the platform. Oh no.
I tried to do that. I wasn't able to do it.
All right, yeah.
So in Mega Man X2, they introduced the air dash ability, but for this game, they let you dash straight up.
Yep, it really helps out.
Yeah, it's gonna really help out with that sub tank that we passed back there. So I'm gonna head back and go get it.
Now, guys, we are currently sitting at £8,837.85. If we get to 8,900, I will sing It Doesn't Matter from Sonic Adventure 1.
Oh gosh, no.
That's by the end of the stream.
Ah,
So
darn
if
it.
we do that, I think we can manage that. What do you think, Snake?
Yeah, I think we can do that, given that you keep bothering me with all these puns that you have lined up for me.
Haha. Yep. And they ain't gonna end. I took a look at the Maverick list and made a list in my head of a bunch of puns.
Of course you would.
Yep.
I wouldn't expect anything less after last night's previous, or after Monday's previous stream.
That was a super playthrough. So
Yeah, the only one that gave me any trouble in that was just Pipe World.
yeah, that gives everyone trouble. That's probably the hardest world in the game.
Come on, let's get up there. You know what? Air dash.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah, once.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, you have to get that annoying sub-tank.
Come on, get up there.
This reminds me so much of the frustration I had the time I played this level. Oh god. I haven't played that much of X3. I've only played through X1 completely. And X2 as well, but I sort of save state for X2.
Yeah.
God damn, yes, I totally remember this.
You have to jump off the sides. I'm pretty sure you have to do that. Or just do that. Never mind. You jump off from the right. From the first ledge. Silly me.
Great game design, guys. So yeah, let's see if we have any new donations. Ooh, we do. £10 from Timur Rahman. Hey guys, another day, another £10, and this guy's been donating £1 every day. So I think
Sweet.
they're at 110 now. So great job. Getting closer to that 100% Sunshine run and that 100% Mario pin. Oh, and after that 100% Mario pinball run, hopefully Johnny will have better luck. Sing a song for me, Mia. Love hearing your voice. Runner's Choice. I assume that's doing the incentive. What Runner's Choice do you want it to go to?
We don't have any incentives left other than Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal, do we?
Yeah.
Put it towards Bomb.
Which bomb?
Bomb as the trainer name.
Okay.
So here's Blizzard Buffalo, or Bilzard Buffalo. He's going to just chase after us and fire ice shots, and also fire an ice beam. Once he gets close down to 0 health.
One thing I'll give this game is that the boss patterns aren't too hard to get down for the most part.
Yeah. And there's the ice beam. Blizzard Buffalo's bio states that he was supposed to be an ice sculpture before he went Maverick. Playing towards the innocent victims theme that the X series has going for it.
Especially Sigma. But he's not in this game, so we don't need to worry about it.
No, he's not.
That donation asked me to sing a song, and they sort of did pay money, so...
well, I guess you have to.
I won't sing "Open Your Heart" because that's set for when we get to what was it? Oh yeah, 8,900. So instead, I will sing. I'll sing the Sad AM opening theme.
Oh gosh.
Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked buddy eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Gareth, buddy. Don't look out when he storms too. Sonic the Hedgehog, don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Gareth, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. Cheer, buddy. He's the fastest thing alive. Whoop, 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 whoop.
So the boss order I'm going in is kind of irregular, seeing how I really like to... Wow, I just made a pun and I didn't even know it. For those who don't know, irregular is the Japanese name for Mavericks.
Do you think his favorite level is Sonic Underground? His favorite Sonic show?
Good job messing up on that one, Mia. Good job.
Okay. No, I didn't mess up because there's technically an underground zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Master System.
Oh, whatever. I don't think I've even paying attention.
I made a mistake, but I also made an unintentional fact about the Sonic series, so, yeah, buddy!
There's kind of another reason why I'm going to this level, besides the fact that I messed up on it. One of the weapons is needed to get the Buster upgrade.
Yeah, I could make a dirty joke right now, but I'll leave it. You don't get bitten bite until after killing 2 Mavericks.
No, so you don't.
That's lucky.
Just like the Japanese, in the Japanese version, they continue to play around with names. Like, I think Bit's name, I think it's the small skinny one, is called Vajirila FF, and the buff one, which is Bite, I think, is called Mandarella BB.
Yep, makes me wonder if
very weird.
If they ever make a Mega Man X9, they should have Kilobyte and Megabyte and Gigabyte and Terabyte and Petabyte.
No.
You have to fight the whole army of them.
I have to fight the whole army of storage space.
Yes. So, what does Mega Man use to tell the future? A storage medium.
I hate you.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so this mid-boss is going to crash into the wall if we stay on the ground. And you're going to want to keep him stuck in this pattern and have him rush at you.
Oh, Jesus, giant fucking drill penis.
So, if you jump on the walls, he's going to launch one of his claws into the wall and fire some shots at you.
And he's trying to fuck you with his penis.
Anyways, he's dead.
You just have no comment on that whatsoever, do you?
No, I do not.
Let's face it does look like a fucking drill penis.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a spike.
It looks like a drill penis.
It does not look like a drill.
Yo, buddy. Why does he have blue flames when he dies?
I don't know. I kind of wondered about that myself. They switched from red flames to blue flames, but I guess it's because the X series was like getting hotter or something like that. Because everyone knows that blue flames are hotter. Oh
yeah, I suppose. And this game is hotter, being triple X.
Yes.
Sure, buddy. Oh. So, are you going to play a Zero at any time, like during the main levels, or are you just gonna...
yeah, every now and then.
I know you can't collect sub-tanks and hard tanks Zero, which sucks dick, and they should have had that in the game. Screw you, Capcom, for not having that.
At least they made up for it in Mega Man X4.
Oh yeah, that game was
in fantastic. A big way.
Yep. And then in X5, and X6 as well, what I kind of like is how you can just switch between them on the fly, which I think is one good aspect about those two games.
Okay, so I remember that there was a Nintendo Power Challenge where if you submitted a photo of you beating Tunnel Rhino by using just the X-Buster, you'd get like a reward like power stamps or whatever, some sort of currency to get Nintendo Power stuff.
Don't you just weaken him up with his weakness and then just switch to the Mega Buster?
I don't even know how they did it besides taking a shot out of that, other than I don't know if you were supposed to submit a video of yourself doing that. I got no clue because I never submitted a video or a screenshot of myself beating some sort of challenge at all.
Yeah, magazines used to do that before YouTube became a thing.
Yeah. And there we go. If Nintendo Power were still alive out there, they'd have their proof that I beat Tunnel Rhino with just the X-Buster.
Yeah! Slide to the left. Well...
very predictable pattern.
Yep. It was a rocky start to the level, but after all, we defeated him.
And take note how they call the previous weapon the Frost Shield. Whenever you fire the primary weapon uncharged, it does not look like a shield made of frost at all.
Great game design, guys.
But if you charge it up, it actually looks like a shield for once. And quite frankly, who even used it?
Not me.
Not me, I can tell you that.
So, I'm guessing we're seeing the cutscene where Dr. Doppler sends Bit and Bite out, because...
Yes,
yeah.
Because you've defeated two robot Maverick bosses, and now he's gonna send his henchmen off to kill you.
Oh, I hope that turns out well. What the hell is on the back of his, back?
Almost looks like it's supposed to be a rainbow or something, except it's not a rainbow at all.
No, I mean Dr. Doppler.
Oh, Dr. Doppler. Okay, those
looks like moth wings.
They look like what?
Moth wings.
I always thought they were supposed to be something related to Tesla coils or something like that.
Yeah, they look like something electric as well.
And oh gee, I wonder who this mysterious shadowy figure could be.
Oh gee, I cannot tell in any way, shape, or form.
Maybe I should turn up the color on my television so you'd be able to understand what this guy is.
Spoiler alert, it's Dr. Wily.
Obviously.
Yep.
There were a couple cards that were released in Japan called Mega Missions, which are basically side stories that aren't really canon to the story. Basically, side stories involving what happens before the events of Mega Man X3 and after the Mega Man X3 game. And basically, it boils down to some original characters reviving some older Mavericks from X1 and 2. Nothing that special other than X getting a doppelganger called Rockman Eeks.
Dopplerganger?
And he's basically a recolor of X, except he's green.
It's my original character. Why?
Do not steal.
Do not steal, no.
Way before there were Sonic recolors, we had a Mega Man X recolor for a doppelganger or a so-called rival to X.
Yep. And this song is a remix. Sorry.
Because you can never have enough rivals for one character.
Yeah, and this song is a remix of I think it's My Michelle by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Capcom was full of Guns N' Roses fans, and if you've played Mega Man X5, it clearly shows, because the person that voiced Claire Redfield in Resident Evil 2 is clearly to blame for renaming all the bosses in X5 to Guns N' Roses members.
Yep, because that wasn't in the Japanese version though. They
actually had proper names that weren't Guns N' Roses members.
Yep.
And if anyone's curious about the backstory for Neon Tiger, he's basically supposed to be not a Maverick, a Reploid that protect against wildlife poachers.
Ah. I'm guessing Zero should use his saber on him.
What?
Because saber-toothed tiger.
Well, he's not even a saber-toothed tiger. He's a neon
tiger. Shut up! Well, it's really hard to come up with neon jokes, so you're going to be relatively safe for this level.
Yes, thank you, Capcom. You made
this level.
You created this Reploid / Maverick just to keep me safe.
At least the story is becoming a bit lighter now.
I hate you. So the Buster upgrade is another double charge shot, and this time you can actually combine them for a powerful attack.
So when Mega Man X is sick, does he take capsules?
No. Just no. And oh, I thought we were gonna fight an actual member of the Nightmare Police, which is what Bit and Byte are labeled under. They're called the Nightmare Police for some reason. I don't know why. That's
a stupid name. They should have just been called the Megabytes. Let's face it, that would have been a much better name.
They should have called them Bits and Bytes are what make up memory, or the memory unit. There we go.
Yeah.
They should have just called them the memory unit.
Well, in the Wily Wars, they had robots from the Genesis unit because it was on the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
They should have called it the Mega Drive unit, especially considering the game was never officially released on the Sega Genesis in a cartridge form.
Yeah.
But no, they had to use the wrong name, the Sega Genesis, which is the incorrect name.
I'll have to admit, the Mega Drive does sound a lot cooler than the Genesis.
Yep.
Credit where credit is due to the Japanese original name.
They should have called their next console the Exodus.
Just keep going then. Yeah, Yeah, I guess so. Are you talking about the 32X or the Saturn?
Either would have done, but I don't mind.
That probably would have been better for the 32X, since that's what essentially killed them.
Yeah. Or it could be the Neptune.
Well, the Neptune never made it over, or never
It
actually
never
became
released.
a thing.
Yeah. They eventually made the Saturn then, and the
Okay.
Saturn did well in Japan.
Yeah, because they actually had sense to keep releasing their 2D games on it, whereas Bernard Stolar, I think it was, I think that's the name of the guy that I'm thinking of, said, no, we need to emphasize the 3D power of the console, because 3D is better than 2D.
Period.
I guess in all seriousness, it's mainly because 3D was the next up-and-coming thing, and consoles were starting to go to 3D.
Yeah.
So,
Same thing happened kind of with the PlayStation, I think, at the start. I think that might have something to do with why the PlayStation version of Mega Man X8, or sorry, of Mega Man 8 wasn't as good as the Saturn version. I think there was something to do with Sony giving them hassle over producing 2D Mega Man games when they should have been doing 3D stuff or something. I don't know.
yeah, supposedly there was a rumor going around that Sony didn't want 2D games on their console because they didn't want anything that looked like that could be done on a Super Nintendo, which I guess that's what they're calling what Mega Man X4 and by extension Mega Man 8 could have been done, because I guess they could have been done on the Super Nintendo in a way.
Kind of, but the sprite work in Mega Man 8 is way better than anything on the Super Nintendo, I'd imagine.
There's probably some details that couldn't have been done on the Super Nintendo with Mega Man and Bass, since they both have the essential same artwork style. Yeah,
they're basically the same thing. Like, Mega Man and Bass is basically just Mega Man 8.5.
Basically, that's even in its codename if you look it up under a hex editor.
Ha! I didn't know that.
Oh, gosh. I hate you so much, Neon Tiger. He's such a cheater.
He should, I guess he's going to be on Santa Claus's naughty list.
Yeah, basically. Okay. I got nothing. Crap.
This is a boring boss.
Oh. Oh, that was my fault. I'd say out of all the bosses, Neon Tiger's the hardest. Because not only do you have to deal with his ray splasher shots from his tail, you also have to deal with him jumping off the walls.
Yeah. What a dick. Oh well, check the donations while we're at this really boring part. And yes, we got a new one. £20. Sorry I couldn't give sooner. Been pretty busy. Don't worry about that. It's fine. You can give whenever you want to. Great to see things going well this year. Keep up the fantastic job, everyone. Thank you very much. So yeah, do you have any more fun facts about Neon Tiger?
Well, he's probably not just a tiger, he's also a cheetah.
Yeah, you can tell he's cheating in this battle so much.
Oh, damn it!
Was that a delayed reaction to my pun, or just you messing up later on?
No, that was me messing up.
No, sorry.
We'll come back to him later, then. Let's see. Up next on the list, we're gonna go for Toxic Seahorse.
Ooh, get ready for some toxic puns.
it's of any value to the story that this game has, even though you're here to once again, to reiterate things, just to shoot stuff, he is basically here to make the sewers very, very toxic, more or less, just to live up to his name. And in the 32-bit versions, he actually seeps through the floor by doing some Terminator 2 T-1000 type stuff. I'd actually say, thinking about it, Neon Tiger's the only Maverick that's actually hard.
Yeah.
It
seems like a dick.
Yeah, it doesn't help that he uses his tail to attack.
Yeah. He's an absolute prick, so we'll get revenge on him later. Most runs I see take him on much later.
Oh yeah, because they start with someone easy like Tunnel Rhino or Blizzard Buffalo.
Yeah. I also see... do people start with Last Hornet by any chance? Or is that just not a thing?
No. Like...
Oh, I think I know why the list on the Mega Man Wiki has it that way. It's because in the soundtrack order,
oh yeah,
Last Hornet's first.
Last Hornet is always listed as first.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we actually use the Frost Shield underwater, it actually gets larger.
Yep.
If I had a certain underwater ride arm where that would have been helpful, but unfortunately, I don't have it at the moment.
Yep. So, if you were to fight Bit and Bite underwater, I guess they'd have a bubbly personality here.
Speaking of mid-boss fights, we're actually fighting one right now.
Is it a giant bubble that comes down from the top of the screen?
Looks like a... I don't know what it is. Like some underwater creature. It's not an octopus. It's a...
It looks kind of like Launch Octopus had a baby.
A bipus, I think? I don't know. I don't even want to go down that avenue with using technical language.
Yep.
Anyways,
he's gonna get you with his tentacles, though you already killed him.
Anyways, that's the mid-boss. Not a challenge at all.
Nope.
You know what, why don't we switch over to and have some fun with Zero.
Yeah, let's have some fun with Zero. Zero, buddy, because he's so sexy.
Honestly, he is a whole lot cooler than X, not gonna lie.
Yep. I'm guessing you have no heart tanks or anything to collect, no?
No, I got the one for this stage, so
oh, okay, yeah.
I don't have to worry about it anymore until I go to the next one.
Zero is a good way to stay at a good amount of health because he has the maxed out health bar by default, so and his weapons are powerful, and I'm not sure if he takes less damage, does he?
I think he takes slightly less damage. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah,
but
he might come with all the armor upgrades, like technically maybe or something. I don't know.
Just the Buster upgrade, but you have to wait until you actually get the leg upgrade to actually be able to move down ladders faster.
You know, if you had Zero fighting this boss, he would have stood zero chance.
Ha ha ha.
So instead we had to change to crappy old X again, even though he's nowhere near as
Alright.
sexy.
So, get this boss in a pattern by having him try to jump on you and then fire the Frost Shield.
Yep. The Ooze. Have you ever played that game on the Sega Mega Drive?
I have never played that. And after hearing about it, I always thought it was like some sort of reference to Action 52 for some reason, because one of the games on there is called The Ooze. But
yep.
But I don't know. I didn't play a whole lot of Genesis games, even though I owned a Genesis.
I
mostly played Super Nintendo games.
I'm trying to think what I was going to say. It was something to do with. Oh yeah, I was planning to do I was planning to see if I could do cheetah men for this marathon. But
Dear
luckily I
God, no.
didn't. No, I don't think I could handle that. Lost levels was the most I can probably handle, but
Why
yeah.
would you even want to play it?
Well, it would make for a funny incentive game.
True.
It has like that kind of value to it, I suppose.
Okay. Let's see. I have some heart tanks, or you know what? I'm feeling lucky.
Ooh, who you going for?
Let's go for a rematch.
Oh, Neon Tiger.
I have 3 sub tanks, so that should be plenty. This Neon Tiger is already bullcrap anyway.
Exactly. Guys, just a reminder, we only need about £33 in order to get me to sing It Doesn't Matter from Sonic Adventure 1 at the end of this stream. Don't you want to hear that? Come on, donate towards it, please. You know you want to hear it.
Don't you want to hear some more butt rock?
Yo, buddy. Shit, rock, here!
Oh! No, 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 no. Thank you. Man, I love the first shot when fighting against these barriers that sprout up.
Yeah. Oh, have you ever played the pirated Mega Drive version of?
Oh gosh, yes, I
HFC?
have. It's quote good end quote.
Oh. Yeah.
Right. I bet any chance. Wait, no, I don't think. Yeah, no, no Nightmare Police member. I think it's like somewhat. I kind of want to say it's random, but I don't have much memory of any of the Nightmare Police bit or bite bursting into the stage just to fight you.
Yeah.
Though I think it's possible, though.
One thing I prefer about this game over X2 is that you don't have to go out of your way to find Bit and Bite, unlike in X2 with the X Hunters. That was a pain in the ass.
Looking back on it, I guess I'd have to agree with you on that.
Yeah. Great job, Capcom,
Guess-
making me go out of my way to find the X Hunters.
Guess you could say they could bite me.
Yep. So is there some weird thing in the background? Or like
A weird what?
there seems to be some weird glowing egg in the background of the mini boss.
I would not be able to tell you. It reminds me of the energy source from Castle in the Sky, but that's just about it. I don't think it's supposed to be anything at all. It's not like a
Yeah.
reactor or anything.
Otherwise, it would probably be having a pretty bad reaction to my puns.
Yep. Okay, never mind. I lied. This is the room where you face one of the members of the Nightmare Police. Or that mysterious Maverick that we saw.
Oh, you have to go out of your way to find him, though.
It depends where you are. Either you fall through the floor, or you just go out of your way to actually find him.
Yeah, I think you can get him in Volt Catfish's stage. I think.
Yeah, you can find him in Volt Catfish's stage, Blizzard Buffalo's stage. That is if Blizzard Buffalo is still alive.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you have to get them before all. You have to get the mysterious Maverick before all the Mavericks are dead.
Yeah, it's not gonna have any effect on the story, though.
I have a question, not to spoil the game. Are you going
Yep.
to be doing that one certain boss with that one certain person? Or it's going to do
No.
that certain boss with X?
No. No, it depends on if you kill that mysterious maverick with the right weapon, and I don't intend to do that.
Fair enough. So are you just going to get the regular X ending?
Yeah, we're just gonna go for the normal ending.
That's fine.
Not like it really matters,
Nope.
but
They don't.
I'd rather
go-
keep
they're not
Zero alive just because, and I kind of wish I made that a donation incentive. Donate
Yeah.
or Zero dies.
All right, so we've spoiled it. It doesn't matter anyway.
Not like it really matters.
Even if he does quote unquote die, he literally like gets repaired at the end of the game anyway. If I
Yeah.
recall.
Even in the PlayStation version, if he dies, he still appears in the ending video. Because, I mean, it's a video. There's no alternate video that's given.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you played Wily Tower?
Wily Tower once.
What do you think of it? I like the idea of selecting any power up from the first 3 games.
Whoop! And that's what Neon Tiger does when he gets low on health. He turns a neon orange color and starts rushing at you with
What a
invincibility. Once
Except
again,
this-
he's a cheetah.
What a cheating bitch.
What a cheating cheetah.
Yep.
So, now you get an extremely overpowered weapon in the game.
Yep.
The Ray Splasher fires rapid fire shots in whatever direction you're facing at an angle.
Splash. The power-ups seem to be kind of all weird in this game. Like, if you're getting the Ray Splasher from Neon Tiger, like, what does that have to do with... Like, what does splashing have to do with... I mean, it sounds like something you'd get from a water maverick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it does. His name doesn't deviate so much from the localized equivalent. I think it's called Neon Tigrid or something like that. I honestly wouldn't be able to. I don't think his name is all that different, or his weapon, rather, doesn't differ all that greatly in terms of name.
Neon Tiger's Japanese name is Shining Tiger.
Oh, Shining Tiger. Okay. The Derp.
Who are we on now? Volcatfish?
No, we're on Gravity Beetle.
Oh, Gravity Beetle.
And here's the first member of the Nightmare Police, Bit.
Hope he's not a bit challenging.
Ha 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 ha. So, Bit is predictable that he'll throw an energy ring or an energy shot and try to charge into you with his energy blade.
What a bitch.
Ha ha ha.
Sorry if the puns are...
Do not get caught in his rings, because otherwise you're gonna get stuck.
If only Sonic was fighting this battle.
Oh yeah,
They do look like the kind of rings Sonic would collect.
kind of.
Except they're not spinning. Maybe they're those dummy rings from Sonic 06.
That makes more sense.
Ha. They stole this idea from Tails. That's a bit lazy, even though this game came out before. I think Tails Adventure might have been the first game to have the dummy rings, don't quote me on that. That came out in 94. This was 95, I believe?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just making up a load of shit.
Crap it!
Aw.
That was so close, too.
Sorry if I distracted you. Gravity Beetle's Japanese name is Gravity Beatboot.
And his Japanese name for his weapon is called the Bug Hole.
Sure, buddy. Bug Hole.
Lots of sexual innuendo.
Yep. Oh god, this game. Yeah, it's been deleted. Right click, remove from recycle bin. So that's what
how many bits is he made of? 1?
Since his name is just bit, I would just assume 1.
Yeah.
He's certainly not 16-bit and certainly doesn't have blast processing.
Nope.
Is this bit again?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh crap, 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 crap.
I hate that fireball foaming thing.
F this. That doesn't work. He's weak to the frost shield, if I remember correctly.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's good. We can kick his ass. Fuck you, Bit.
Oh man.
Get good, scrub. Not you, Bit.
Yeah.
Bit
And there he goes.
Kicked his ass.
So, if you defeat one of these robots with a right weapon, they'll actually be destroyed.
Yep.
And you'll never have to see them again.
That is correct. And if you don't defeat them with the correct weapon, you see him again in the Dr. Doppler's castle.
Okay, what's up here? Aha! Our first ride armor that we can actually get.
Someone pointed out in the chat that this is they actually reused the gravity gimmick or the gravity name again later on in the X series in X8 with Gravity Antonian.
That's Tornado Tunyon, or unless I'm thinking
No,
of...
that's X7.
Oh, then Mega Man X8, I guess he's talking about.
Yeah, he's talking about X8.
Oh, yeah, X8. You know what I mean.
Yep. X7 had some weird Maverick names. I'm trying to... Like, I remember Flame High in our because of his burn to the ground!
Burn, 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 ad infinitum.
So you're the one causing my suffering. Maybe if I tear you to pieces, the pain will go away. Burn to the ground! God, that was so annoying. I'm trying to think of the one who has that weird name. It's not coming to me, but I'll look it up on the Mega Man wiki.
So if I go up there, there's going to be a ride armor thing. I don't know what you call it. A platform that'll let you summon ride armors, but you have to get one specific ride armor to actually be able to use it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, why would you want to use the frog ride armor anyway? It's more useful underwater.
The only time I can think that would be useful is I think it's in one of the Doppler stages that has water.
Yeah, if it has water, that is.
Oh yeah. Some of the weirder names in X7 are Vanishing Gungaroo. What the hell is a Gungaroo?
Oh yeah. Lots of playing around with the English language.
Oh, I'm guessing this is one of those games where they didn't actually change it from the Japanese, maybe.
Probably not.
They didn't change it for X6 either. So that's why we have like Infinity Maginian and
Yeah, because Maginian is supposed to be a a flea.
Haha, that's actually pretty cool. And Ground Scaravich and I actually really like the Maverick names in X6. They don't sound too stupid, but they still sound kind of badass, like Blaze
Yeah.
Heatnix. Oh, Blaze Heatnix's theme is so good.
Infinity Maginia's theme, though.
Oh god, it sounds like
is-
the final countdown.
Yeah, it's like a final countdown, and it's also one of those tracks that was remixed on OC Remix to actually sound similar to the final countdown.
Yeah.
But it's probably the only thing that I listen to from OC Remix, and I don't really listen to OC Remix music that much at all.
Me neither, to be honest.
Anyways, we now have the bug hole, or as it's called, the gravity well.
Yeah, buddy. So, who's up next?
Up next is Blast Hornet. And
Blast
Hornet is one of the Mavericks that a lot of people complain about, mainly because of the music. Because
it's very
the guitar was all over the place in the Super Nintendo mix of his music.
Yeah.
But whereas his music in the 32-bit versions are more synthesized.
I don't care what anyone says. I really do like the Super Nintendo versions of these songs. I know we sound the music like the instrument quality itself isn't the best, but I still think it's listenable. And this is one of the Mega Man soundtracks I also tend to like listen to from start to finish for whatever reason. I just like this one. Unpopular opinion, I guess, because this music's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
I like X3 soundtrack quite a bit. I also really like I like X2's as well, quite a lot as well. Those songs that tend to be quite short though, they loop pretty fast, but I don't mind that.
Yeah,
Bubble Crab is legit.
Yeah, that one actually got remixed for Mega Man X5, and I don't think they could have chosen a better track for that game.
Yeah, it was if you listen to the soundtrack though, Duff McWhalen did have alternative theme during development at some point, because I don't know why they changed it, but there is an alternate version of Duff McWhalen's stage. Or,
behold, the power of the CX4 chip! You
you
now get to see wireframe models in your Super Nintendo games.
The power of X4 in X3!
So, he's going to start by jumping around the place if you shoot him, and then he's going to start spinning around and jumping higher and higher, and that's pretty much it. That's all there is to him. He just repeats in a free pattern, in a 3-move loop.
Yeah, Star Fox did it better. Did this game come out after Star Fox?
It came out after Star Fox. Star Fox used the Super Effects chip.
Yeah, I know. And Yoshi's Island, which is coming up next, used the Super Effects 2 chip.
And I think, didn't Star Fox 2 use that, or am I making that up?
I think it was going to, yeah, if it was released.
Yeah.
This is where I'd keep. This is where I'd keep Star Fox 2 if I had it.
Bite.
Ooh, we'll have to take a nasty bite out of him.
Yep. I've been programmed to exterminate you. You don't say. He's much easier to defeat than, I almost call him by his Japanese name, but whatever, Bit, because he just throws a magnet at the wall.
Guess you could say he's all bark and no bite.
Exactly.
I think Brain Scratch might have used that in their run, I can't remember.
Oh man.
Because I know they made puns during their X3 run.
His weakness is the Ray Splasher, and that's a very powerful weapon.
Yeah.
Love using it. All he does is just toss one of those magnet mines and then charges it.
Yep. It seems pretty repetitive and boring, and
it's much easier if you have the dash upgrade, no doubt.
yeah. Which, why wouldn't you? It's probably the... In every Mega Man game... Well, this game has the dash from the get-go. Mega Man X1's the only one where you have to unlock it, but if you have the air dash, it makes it just even that much easier.
Yeah.
So just go for the air dash first, and yeah, you should be pretty okay for this fight.
And goodbye, bite. We just took a bite out of crime.
Yep. You should have been a megabyte.
Okay, you know what? Let's go over to Zero for a bit.
Yeah, the sexy guy. Zero, your hair.
My gosh, your green boob lights.
Yeah.
Why is that even a thing?
Maybe the same reason why Dr. Eggman has golden nipples on his jacket.
Those are supposed to be buttons, though.
They're golden nipples. Hold on. Oh no, it's okay.
What?
No, it's fine. I thought the stream was lagging, but it was just me.
Oh.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Oh, good. Because I believe... Yes, we are at the boss.
Oh god, Zero, please fight the boss. But no, the
No.
game won't let you. Instead, we have to go back to crappy Mega Man X.
They actually made a ROM hack where you could actually play as Zero through the entire game.
Oh, that's good. We should have just played that one instead.
Just play Mega Man Zero X3.
Yep. Mega Man 03. Sure, buddy.
So, just use the gravity well, and that'll take care of blast hornets that he fires, and it will also kill him rather easily.
This will make the fight go well.
It'll make the fight go well as a whole.
Sure, buddy. This is Blast Hornet, right?
Yes.
Guess you'll need to blast him quite a bit.
Yep.
I apologize, my puns aren't as creative or driving Snake as insane as they were before. I think he's sort of adjusted to the crap factor.
I think I've become conditioned to them.
Aww. Now how am I going to annoy you throughout this run?
Your plans have failed.
With a D, like F-A-I-L-D, yes. My plans for destroying Snake have failed, but I still have enough power to destroy you. Or something. Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Well.
The parasitic bomb. Whatever. Hornets are a parasite on society anyway, so I'll just roll with it.
Yep.
And you know what? Why not go back to Gravity Beetle Station, pick up a necessary item?
Sure, if you want to. I mean, we're trying to get everything, so we might as well.
Because you have to have Blast Hornet's weapon if you want to get the heart tank for this stage.
Blah. At least there's only 2 Mavericks left to kill after this, so... Then it's on to Dr. Doppler's castle and time to kill him. Almost. I like this design of the stage, the like art, like just the background with the sunset.
Or never mind, I just had to blow up Blast Hornet and just get it. Whatever.
Oh.
I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Slight detour back to Blizzard Buffalo because you have to have a ride armor in order to get the heart tank.
This game was really annoying with all the backtracking, if I recall. Like in X1, you don't have the backtracking doesn't seem that bad, whereas in this game, there's just a lot more of it. It seems. Would you say?
Yeah, I think it depends on the order you went, or the order you used.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you're taking the route starting with Blizzard Buffalo, there's probably going to be a lot of backtracking.
Yep.
Left,
Builder
right,
Buffalo.
left, right, left, right.
Left, left, right, right, up, up, right, left, left, right,
Left.
right, up, down, BA.
Start.
Start. Now we get 30 lives, which could be very useful in this game, but no. I never really understood why these X.
There's you. Alright. Next up is Volt Catfish.
Yeah, we're gonna have to charge him up. Can't remember. I was actually going to say something kind of serious, but I can't remember what it was. Let's check the donations. No new donations, guys. You know, if we get 33 more pounds, I will sing "Open Your Heart" at the end of the stream. So get those donations rolling, guys. If you want to hear me sing, maybe if you want to.
And oh look, we're taking an alternate path. Geez, I wonder where we are going.
Oh, gee, I wonder. Is it mysterious by any chance?
Look, it certainly looks mysterious by the look of it.
Ooh, fancy. There's lots of spikes on the platform, which make me so. Oh yeah, one thing I was going to say earlier was, why do these games have lives? To be honest, because if you get a game over in the Mega Man X games, you lose nothing. You literally just go back to the menu and select another Maverick. You just lose one checkpoint, so I think it's kind of pointless to have lives. It's just sort of there to be archaic.
Well, to be honest, the whole life system didn't really feel archaic for 1995. At least when this game came out. But there were some games that I think were still using them.
Yeah, quite a lot actually at this point. Also, I love the music in this factory area.
Surprise, surprise! Vile came back!
Vava! You asshole! Well, it's time to kick his ass again after it's time to kick his ass and and avenge Zero again, just because.
Just because Zero keeps dying. Even if he doesn't die, Zero still keeps dying.
Yep.
Vile's a bit of a pain because he starts off in his ride armor, which resembles one of the ride armors that we can actually get in this game.
Yep.
So first you're gonna have to get rid of his ride armor.
I'd ride Vile. Sure, buddy. What?
No.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting?
No, I'm not, because he's a fucking robot.
Whatever.
And he's not sexy like Zero is.
No, you can't even see his face, and he doesn't even have any long hair.
The only thing you can say is that he has a big cannon. Shut up.
Probably. Oh gosh. Oh no. No, 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 no. That was close.
No, Zero's the sexiest robot in the X series.
That was really close. My video driver almost crashed again.
Ooh. But we're okay. Oh yeah,
we're okay though.
Whew. That was lucky. Was it you who used the Bernie thingy?
No, that's Vile who used that.
So it looks like one of the weapons from.
It looks like one of the weapons from Maverick Hunter X.
No, it looks like one of the weapons from X2. I think was it the Scorch Wheel? No. The Fire Guy's weapon, Flame Stag.
That wouldn't be Flame Stag.
No.
He uses the Burning Dash.
Ah, okay. It looks
familiar. Or the Speed Burner. It reminds me more of Flame Mammoth's charged up weapon.
Ah, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So he's gonna haunt us until the day X dies. Good luck with that. Capcom just brought you back because they ran out of ideas.
Yep. X8, I'm looking at you.
I don't even understand why this guy has a small cult following at all.
Because he looks like Boba Fett, that's literally the only reason.
That's like the only thing that he has going on for him. He's not really even that great of a bad guy at all.
He was okay in the first X game, but in X3 he's just tacked on.
Yeah. So, now we have to get out of here before the entire factory explodes.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm not gonna lie, I think the Metal Gear Solid Alert theme would be appropriate here.
Especially since you're Snake.
Yeah.
Biggest exceptions being like the classic Sonic games and stuff, where they obviously took huge advantage of the Mega Drive's power and stuff. But a lot of like games, especially when they're on both systems, are better on the Super Nintendo 64. Or sorry, on the
Super Nintendo 64.
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm tired. I've been up quite a late tonight, but I don't mind. I like commentating over this game, though it's kind of a boring game to commentate over, no offense.
I guess you could say that, but back there we just got a heart tank.
Yep, I saw.
Yeah, I believe... Yeah, we have 2 more that I need to find. So...
Snake's Pro Strats.
So now... I'm gonna have to use the gravity well, charge it up, for an awesome, useful effect. That's only gonna be used once. Not gonna lie, the charged gravity well looks really, really cool, but that's like the only time it's actually useful to go places.
Yep, situational power-ups.
So,
That's how you can tell a Mega Man game is running out of ideas.
So now we get the armor upgrade. It does what else? Reduces damage by 50%. Very useful.
Yep, if only they had that at the start of the game.
Just very standard.
Yep. By the way, Mega Man, what happened to your previous armor upgrade from X2?
I lost it.
It fell down the toilet. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, I don't get, like, I understand why he gets rid of his weapons and shit, because he's such a pacifist pussy fighter who's like afraid of fighting. Why must Reploids fight each other? But I imagine keeping the defensive stuff would, you know, kind of help out there, but who am I to question X's judgment?
Yeah, if X didn't hold back so much, I mean, he has unlimited potential.
He's such a pussy. Seriously, he's just such a pussy in the whole X series. Why are Mavericks fight, or why are Reploids fighting each other? I don't want to fight. My name is in the title of this game, but I'm not going to fight until you've rescued a certain amount of Reploids. X7, looking right at you, fucking piece of shit.
That game should just have been never made.
Yeah, but saying it lightly, it's a fucking terrible game. And the disc loading times in the boss rush are like the worst. It's like the nail in the coffin.
Vroom.
I will admit, seeing you kick ass in the right armors is pretty cool. I like the right armors.
Right, we should be getting pretty close to Volt Catfish.
That's good, because this level is starting to drag. But I think that's because we went to Vile's stage.
Yeah, that's because we went to Vile's secret lair.
Yep.
Alright. So, Volt Catfish is weak to the Tornado Fang, and once you get him in a pattern that's very predictable, he's extremely easy.
Yay!
Because all he does is stand underneath this lightning thing right here, or not. That's until he gets down to half life, but he just chases after you in the beginning.
Yep. Not much to see here, folks. Just more robot masters, or mavericks as they're called in this series.
Yeah.
I always make the mistake of calling them robot masters by accident. I mean, they basically are, but
they're basically in the next generation version of Robot Masters, except they're not, like, humanoid looking.
Well, yeah, like, in the very core scheme of things, they serve the same purpose, because you know,
Yep.
there are 8 bosses you have to kill to
Yeah.
get to the final castle.
Is something I always thought about, and I mentioned this in one of my videos on oh crap, I missed. For Dracula X Rondo of Blood, is that after thinking about it, I thought that these two games had some sort of connection to each other, mainly not just because they have X in the title, is also because I always thought of these games as like the next generation versions of the games that they follow up with.
Maybe, yeah.
Kind of, even though some of the gameplay in Dracula X is kind of a step back because you don't have the 8-directional whip anymore.
Yeah, I think they did that on purpose though, because they liked the challenge. Because you notice that especially in Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, where one of the characters does have proper jumping controls.
Never played that game. Probably might not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's balls hard. But one of the characters, I can't remember his name, but he has proper jumping controls, which proves that making Simon, or it's not Simon in the third game, but I don't think it's Simon in the third game, is it?
The what?
Is it Simon in the third game?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Is it Simon in Castlevania 3?
Oh, Simon's in Castlevania 1 and 2. I think you're thinking about Trevor Belmont.
Trevor, yeah, sorry. Yeah, they made Trevor have the stiff jump on purpose, I think, in Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, because one of the characters can jump normally, so that's all I was trying to say.
So I think there's one more item that I can get here that kind of requires the frog ride armor.
Is it just me, or do the levels in this game blend together quite a bit? The indoor ones, at least, because this looks just like Bold Catfish's stage, except like a slightly different back.
In fact, they actually use part of this stage for Volt Catfish in Mega Man Extreme 2.
Oh, I've seen that one actually. I've seen a Let's Play of it by the Great Clement.
Of course.
He's the Mega Man guy.
Yeah.
He was the Mega Man guy to me before he was the Sonic guy.
Right. Now that we're underwater with actual proper ride armor, we can actually make the most use of the frog ride armor.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Really?
I do like how it looks, how it has those kind of submarine things on its arms.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cute.
This is the only place which its propellers can actually be used.
Yep. Also, spoiler alert, X will be sitting on a cliff at the end of this game, contemplating why Mavericks or why Reploids fight each other.
Alright.
Sorry to ruin the ending. I just had to get that out of the way because Zero's such a better character.
Not that way, but how about over here?
Would you agree that Zero is a better character than X, like, character-wise?
Okay, I need to jump over these things. Oh my gosh, I'm jumping on the water!
Would you agree that Zero is a better character than X, like, in general? Like, in terms of characters and stuff?
Alright. Oh man, yes! This is the exact reason why the Frost Shield was invented.
It looks kind of like Crystal Snail's weapon.
Ah, there's the other ride armor. The kangaroo. And that's the ride armor that Vile was using earlier.
Oh, yes, you're right, yes. Oh no, I was thinking of something else. One of the weapons you were using previously, about a minute ago, was it looked kind of like Crystal Snail's weapon.
Oh yeah. Let's see, what am I missing? I'll think about. I know I'm missing one heart tank, or two actually. Here's Crawfish.
Oh, his stage starts really weird, but then it gets badass.
Yeah.
I mean, with the music.
Okay, I remember. Now I remember. After this, I'll go back to it, but just for completion's sake. Gee, I wonder what this sounds like. It totally sounds like Power Rangers.
Ha!
That
I didn't notice that.
I always thought that this had some sort of tribute to Power Rangers or Super Sentai in some sort of way. Okay. If I pound the charge up, bam! Charge up the Triad Thunder right here, and boom! We get our 4th ride armor, the Hawk, which is the most badass of all the ride armors that we have, because not only can it hover, it also fires missiles.
Yeah!
And I think I'm gonna go back and actually use it.
Nice.
Let's play around with some of our toys.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Let's check the donations. No new donations in a while, guys.
Just a reminder that we're raising money for the UK-based mental health charity Mind.
Yep.
Designed, created for mental health research and to advocate mental health awareness.
Yep. It's a good cause and it's relatable, and you should donate because it's a good cause.
Ah, there we go. That's exactly what I needed the Hawk Ride Armor for. A heart tank.
Awesome. Oh, by the way, guys, if you can't donate, and that's fine, by the way, feel free to like share it on whatever social media platforms you have, Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus. If for some godforsaken reason you have that still.
Any form of support helps.
Exactly, yeah. Even like the fan art people have been posting is amazing, so yeah. Nintendothon. I do like the stage's design though, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's about to get even cooler once we go even further down into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we're actually going to board a submarine.
Yeah.
Blow up this guy here, or... yeah.
I'm guessing Crushed Crawfish is a sub in bed. Sure, buddy.
Wow. You can tell I'm not even fazed by this anymore.
Nope. It's not funny when you're not fazed by it.
Or maybe it's just because TJ and Donnie aren't here.
Maybe. Well, TJ wasn't here with you before,
Oh,
but
Hero was.
Hero.
Okay, so no boss here. Just blow this reactor up.
So it's like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Submarine sunk.
Huh. Oh, it's like Final Fantasy VII in 2 ways. You're blowing up a reactor and there's a submarine, except that mini game is fucking terrible. The submarine game.
It's I guess it's kind of meh.
It's easy as hell, but god, it's fucking stupid and terrible, and I don't like it. I don't really like many of the mini games in 7. I found the controls for the motorcycle to be a bit annoying, and the snowboarding can just fuck right off. But
anyway, Crushed Crawfish was created primarily to wreak havoc, and he was storyline-wise, he was made way before Mega Man X3. Not like it matters.
So was he designed to be a maverick?
Yes, he was designed to be a maverick.
Cool.
And to tell the truth, storyline-wise, Blast Hornet was a part of Zero's new number 0 Shinobi unit.
Cool.
So I guess they were created for like stealth or something like that, from the sound of things.
It's funny because Shinobi is a Sega franchise. Or was on Sega. I'm not sure if Sega made the games, but they were on Sega systems.
Yeah, Sega made Shinobi.
Ah, okay, cool.
Eh.
I remember there was a Shinobi game on the Master System. I never played it, but I've seen it in shops.
To me, it seems like the Master System games are kind of meh.
Yeah, it was a very popular system over here in Europe.
Yeah, but to me, it just doesn't seem all that great, because Sega boasted arcade perfection, but I just can't see it with their ports of Outrun.
Yeah, the thing with the Master System is the reason it's so better was just because it was cheaper than the NES, and I think in England they were going through some sort of recession at the time, so naturally cheaper meant it was going to sell better.
Yeah.
And the NES was super expensive.
Yeah, it also helped that the Master System came out way before the NES.
Yep.
So, cutscene time. After analyzing the data from all the Mavericks that we defeated, it's Dr. Doppler's creating a new body for someone by collecting special abilities.
Oh,
I wonder who it could be.
Spoiler alert! It's Dr. Kane.
It's Dr. Wily. It's totally Dr. Wily.
No, it's clearly Dr. Light. Oh my god, the one thing I love in X5, and this isn't a spoiler for X5.
Dun dun dun!
Okay,
Sigma.
Kind of, oh yeah. Ha.
Geez, what did you really expect from
Mega
Mega Man
game.
X2 or a Mega Man game? Just a Mega Man game in general.
Yeah,
Because Capcom couldn't think of any better ideas.
basically, yeah, they just... Yeah, Capcom seemed to love doing the whole, oh, I was behind it all along.
It was me, Mega Man! It was me all along!
Yep. One thing I like about in X5 is, one, they have Sigma being the bad guy from the start, and two, they make a really cool reference to Dr. Wily. They don't like outright say his name, but to Zero, Sigma goes like, I was talking to some man about you. He seems to know a lot about you. Tell me, do you know about this man?
He also
And
makes
it's
some reference to him in X's story as well.
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, he
calls him a comrade. I'd probably have to. That's probably a bad localization of it, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to translate it, the original myself, and see, because they towards the end they really dropped the ball for X games and some of their translations and games in general.
Yep. I do like to believe that in some way Wily was involved with X5's plot because
according to the plot, according to Inafune, Dr. Wily is the virus somehow, in some weird, bizarre way. Because I guess Capcom just couldn't be asked to make a game that would resolve all their little plot points.
Yep. Instead, we got X6. I hid myself while I tried to repair myself.
Solid logic.
Yep.
Flawless logic.
Even though in that game it was probably, even though Keiji Inafune wanted Zero to die for reals this time, and then move on to the... Wait, if Zero died, what's supposed to happen to the Zero series?
The original intention was to bring him back to life again.
Okay.
Through the use of cyber elves, and then actually go on to fight X, thus fulfilling the plot point in X4 that X is worried after the whole Repliforce incident he's gonna become a Maverick one day.
Yeah. They also mention in I think it's at the end of this game or X2 where they're like
we'll get to it when we get to it.
Yeah.
Alright, final upgrade.
Then we can finally go to
then we'll finally go on to Dr. Doppler's stage. So basically, this is the head upgrade. Continuing from the upgrade from Mega Man X2, this actually makes a radar from that'll tell us where hidden items are. And and this is actually much more useful than the previous upgrade.
Doesn't this one actually show a map of the level?
Yes, it actually shows a map of the level as opposed to just utilizing the radar. Just producing a targeting system that'll find hidden paths and items.
Great design, guys.
But if you go back to any one of the stages, it'll actually show off 4 other hidden items, which are hidden capsules.
Oh, yeah. I know what those are for.
And those hidden capsules are like extra upgrades for X, which will upgrade one ability that he has. Either his Buster upgrade, which will give us I forgot what it's called. The Hyper Buster, which
I can't remember.
Whatever it is, all you need to know is that it's a charge. It lets you use unlimited amounts of charged shots for a limited time, and you don't even have to charge your Buster at all.
The short version is don't bother getting these capsules. There's a way to get them all at once.
Yeah, because either you're gonna have one upgrade for your one super. Oh gosh, no. Okay, we're good.
Phew. Yeah, basically.
So either you get one super upgrade for your Buster, one super upgrade for your legs, one super upgrade for your helmet, or one super upgrade for your armor. Either you'll be able to air dash twice, take much less damage, or be able to heal automatically by just waiting.
Now you can get them all.
And in this stage, you can actually get them all through the use of the Hyper Chip.
Yep.
But first I gotta fight this asshole in the D-Rex 100.
D-Rex. Job, buddy.
And that was easy.
Yes, it was. Oh, hi, Zero.
So Zero helped stop the ceiling from collapsing. And now he's gonna disappear.
I collapse when I see Zero. He's so sexy. When am I going to see my Bay Zero again? Oh, here he is.
There he is. There he goes.
You can tell during these missions when he's done, he's basically just going to sit in the back, like just have a cigarette or something. I don't know. Do robots smoke?
Well, apparently a robot did smoke in the Japanese intro for Mega Man X7, but of course that got censored because you have to think of the children. They might smoke electronic or robot cigarettes.
Yeah.
Which makes no lick of sense at all, because
so
how can a robot even smoke in the first place?
And it's so easy for kids to go into stores and ask for cigarettes.
So, just go in this side room with a full stock of health, and you'll get the hyper armor.
Yeah.
So now we'll have all the extra upgrades, and X's armor will turn gold.
Now he's a fucking god. Too bad Zero's still better. Not in terms of stats or whatever, but like he's still just better.
It's debatable. They never really showed their stats proper in Mega Man X2 and all. So I guess it's forever a mystery. But for X, it's like unlimited potential.
Yep. It's like his name.
I really wish that they would have continued the Maverick Hunter X series.
Yep.
So
they could have made this game so much more interesting.
So one difference, since we destroyed Bit and Byte, is that if you left them alive, the entrance would be down here. But if you destroyed them both, the entrance is up here.
Yay!
And because we destroyed them both, we get to fight a brand new boss.
Thank God I couldn't be bothered to watch Bit and Bite again, because their first fights were pretty shitty, and now we've got something new, which is also kind of crappy, but it's something different.
Yeah, it's something different. He'll shoot acid from his trunk,
Yeah.
and you're gonna want to take that out.
Oh my God! It looks like he has a fucking mouth penis cannon.
I knew that was good. I knew you were gonna say something like that. I was.
Oh my God! Oh my fucking God! How did this get past the censors?
Whatever. I guess you could say I guess you could say I just castrated him, and now he's not going to be able to shoot acid anymore.
That is harsh. Oh my God.
So all I have to do is just shoot him in the face, and also not die.
God damn it! Shot him right in the dick. Oh, he blew his dick off. Oh, that's disgusting.
What? The acid came out?
Oh, that's disgusting.
You know
Oh,
what? Why not?
That's nasty.
Let's use the hyper cannon.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh crap! No!
You.
Shoot him in the face. Dodge his arm. Oh crap! No!
Don't hesitate to use a sub tank.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the other boss, God Machine Oinari, are basically a combination Bit and Bite.
Oh,
They're much easier to fight than this guy.
Yep. I guess they're kind of like, yeah, since you didn't defeat them the last time, you must suck at this game. We'll make it easy on you.
Alright.
I wouldn't recommend stepping in that water.
Yeah.
Does it damage you?
It does damage you.
Well, I'm not surprised considering where it came from.
Exactly. Whatever, he's dead.
Oh, thank God.
And since we destroyed Vile, we get to fight 2 new bosses.
Woo! Kind of, woo. Kind of. I don't know. Are they anything interesting?
The second one might, but the mid boss for this one, probably not. And if you left Vile alive, he would have ran away and destroyed this entire level.
It's like he had some sort of temper tantrum.
Well, then again, and he did malfunction and go berserk.
Oh yeah, that too.
If you want to go by what happened in Maverick Hunter X, that he basically malfunctioned and became more prone to violence.
Yep. I like Vile, kind of in the Zay of Sigma. Or in the Maverick Hunter X, I mean, because you get to play as him, and he's badass.
Yeah, he's pretty fun to play, no, not gonna lie, even though he was originally kind of forgettable as a villain. Basically here to blow stuff up, and that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Right.
I can't remember, in Maverick Hunter X, why is he after Sigma?
He just wants to be the person to change the world.
Ah.
In whatever way he means changing the world. Like, I guess he means changing the world by blowing stuff up.
Blowing stuff up and killing all humans. Hashtag pray for
I guess
Sigma.
in a way, he was created to be more of a more violent version of Base. But around this time, around Mega Man X3's release, is when Mega Man 7 was released, and that's when Base came into existence.
Base didn't even exist in by the time X1 was out. Or at least in terms of games released.
Yeah.
It conceptually existed, maybe, I don't know.
So, since we did away with Vile early on, this boss appears, and is the only boss that you can fight as Zero. And if you defeat him as Zero, Zero will give up and be no longer playable, but in exchange, he'll give you his Z-Saber, which is an overpowered weapon that is extremely awesome.
Yep, are you going to do that, or are you just going to keep...
No.
Alright, fair enough, yeah. I don't want Zero to die because he's
No,
so
I don't
sexy.
want your bae to die.
Exactly, he's so sexy. Of course, if you really wanted to torture me, you could let him die, but thankfully you didn't.
Well,
'Cause he's
darn.
my bae.
Well, darn, I missed out on a moment to torture you in retaliation for all those puns that you and Donnie and the gang made. Oh, wow.
Luckily, we're safe now. Hashtag pray for Doppler.
Okay, this is a bit of a tedious part because you have to ride these snails up against this wall of spikes.
Oh, I remember this part. I know what you're talking about. Oh, I know indeed. Sounds boring and tedious and...
Yeah, and very, very dangerous.
Why do they have, like... You know what, I'm not even going to go over it this time.
What?
You know what he's standing on. Even though it's coming out of his back.
I don't even know what you're implying here.
You really don't?
No, because if it's what I think you're implying, I don't think snails necessarily work that way.
Maybe in the X series they do. Sure, buddy. I mean, we already had, like, a guy with a drill for a penis and a guy with a penis mouth, so...
Ah, good. Made it.
This game is obsessed with penis-shaped things on their robots.
I think you're obsessed with that.
Yeah, buddy.
So, here we are, the new boss. We get to fight an underwater boss.
Oh, yay, because those are always a barrel of fun.
Just only fires missiles at you from what I've seen. And also boomerang shots as well. Thankfully he's weak to the frost shield.
That's good. At least Mega Man doesn't drown underwater. Imagine this game had the drowning theme. I'd be scared.
Yeah, because I don't think robots would be able to. Well, okay, if they're heavy, they might, just not drown in the sense that that they have their own little air supply.
Yeah, and they'd probably short circuit, but
Yeah,
maybe
if they're not
electronics-
waterproof.
Maybe their electronics aren't exposed or something, and they're waterproof somehow. I don't know. They are advanced robots, Reploids.
Yeah.
Technically, Zero's the advanced robot, and
Yeah, he's
everyone else is Reploids.
Yeah, and actually both X and Zero are advanced, except X is more. He's essentially the only original
First
robot in the
Yeah.
X series that's designed to be more like a human.
I get you, and then everyone was like built after his plan.
Yeah, and of course, since Dr. Kane is such a brilliant scientist,
He didn't account for them becoming Maverick. What
Nope.
a dumbass. Oh, gee, I should give these robots free will. They certainly won't turn against me because I'm amazing. Is Dr. Kane a human or a Reploid?
he's
Oh,
a
wait, he's a human.
he's a
Sorry,
human.
That makes sense. Sorry, I'm stupid. That would make total sense because how would a Reploid... if X is the first Reploid, how would you... You get what I mean.
Yeah.
He's a human.
So,
Oh yeah, and he dies in... doesn't he die at some point? I know they retconned it that he dies in Day of Sigma or in X1.
Yeah, in Day of Sigma, he supposedly dies, but he's never mentioned again after this game.
Yeah, he just sort of disappears after this game, so I'm guessing One version is that he dies after this game, another version is that he dies after X1, which I suppose is the more canon one, considering it's more recent.
I think of Day of Sigma and Maverick Hunter X as an alternate universe, since we never even got a follow-up.
That's a good point, yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, man. Ice Beam. Oh, gosh. No, 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 no. Don't you dare do this to me. We're back. We're live. We're good.
Oh, thank God.
You didn't miss anything.
Just the Robot Master refight, but the game did freeze on a Blizzard Buffalo, so that's kind of
frozen
funny.
Buffylio.
Yep.
So anyways, let's get unfrozen and fight him again.
Let it go. I hate that song so much. I think I mentioned that in the Mario 3 run, but in case you weren't watching the Mario 3 run for whatever reason, and you should, because it's a great run.
It is simply the most amazing thing that I've ever been in my entire life.
Yep, Snake was tortured.
It's just like a case study of how insane can one guy go from 3 other people making all these dumb puns and jokes.
Yep.
And the results, I think, are very telling. Very, very insane.
Yeah, we should get a psychologist to watch over that video and do like a college report.
So, thankfully, they give us this capsule that we can shoot to restore our health.
If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, buddy.
Alright. Let's freeze you with a frost shield, which does jack squat if you charge it up. Unless you're underwater, then it's very useful because it makes platforms.
Yep. Oh, this part.
Why not show it off once? Yes, exactly. It's freaking useless. Well, at least it decided to freeze on the refights. These are just tedious.
There was apparently a Windows port of the 32 edition of this game.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I played before I ended up getting this game for my PlayStation.
Yep. I haven't played that version. I don't think it was released in Europe. I'm not sure.
No. Europe got the 32-bit versions on the PS1 and Sega Saturn. I got the Windows version. And honestly, when I played it, it's not that great because towards the end of the game, once I started playing the Doppler stages, the graphics started messing up.
Yeah, that's the problem with old PC games, especially ports.
Alright, thankfully, since we have the spinning blade, Neon Tiger is no longer a cheater. And he's no longer the hardest boss in the game.
Kick his fucking ass. Die, you piece of fuck.
You can be a cheetah, I can be a cheetah too.
Cheetah man. Dun 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 dun.
Goodbye, Neon Tiger.
Thank fuck. Goodbye, my Michelle.
Go rot in robot hell.
Yep. Besides, it's not about my Michelle, it's about my Zero, because he's my bae.
Alright. If you had Zero's beam saber, you would make mincemeat of these guys.
Away, before I make mincemeat out of you. I'm quite sure I made another reference to that in some other commentary. Nintendothon, reusing jokes.
I don't even know what commentary you're talking about.
I think it was before X1, the race. I think we might have been live at that point. I can't remember. I'm sure someone will be able to point out whether I made it before, but now I have.
Probably. I don't keep a track of jokes.
Neither do I, but I tend to remember when I repeat one.
Yeah. I probably remember very well from how you guys tortured me throughout Mario 3.
Yep. I need to watch that over again later on.
So do I.
Yeah. Donnie is saying the asshole. The asshole. And Donnie's also saying Yoshi. Look forward to Yoshi's Island. It's a much more interesting game than this.
Whatever floats your boat, or whatever game you prefer.
Okay, I have to admit, I really don't like this game that much. I know you do, so I respect that, but
Yeah.
I don't really like this game at all. It's
Because it's
to me, it's
difficult,
the-
right? Or the least interesting, the Super Nintendo games?
It's kind of a mixture. I find it difficult, but overall, I just find it kind of bland. Everything mixes together. Other than the music, I think it's kind of just eh. I'd rather play X1 or
The music didn't seem as memorable as X1 or, I guess, X2's.
I like X2 soundtrack.
But-
It's quite varied.
But then again, I like the soundtrack much better when it got arranged on the Saturn and the PlayStation.
Yeah, I can understand you liking the Saturn version a lot more because that version had some more interesting stuff like the cutscenes and the arranged soundtrack to make things just feel that little bit more interesting. So,
Alright, try Thunder. Because I can't. Bam! Ground pound.
yeah, it's like we're playing Super Mario.
Not exactly. I'm punching the ground.
Oh, okay.
Mario could never do that.
Nope, I don't think so. I'm sure
Bam.
someone in the chat will point out one game where he did that. No, Snake, he actually did it in this game. Not that I wish to insult the people watching this, it's just...
Okay. I'm sorry, I have to do that.
Don't worry.
There we go, I'm free! I guess I can see why this game would be difficult considering Neon Tiger and Crush Crawfish. Those guys are pretty unfair.
Yep. If this game was made today, he'd probably be Nyan Tiger.
I wonder. Wow! 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 Forget about waiting a couple seconds. Just press the turbo button.
Yep.
And that right there is the self-healing factor if you get the helmet chip, the helmet enhancement chip in Mega Man X3. You automatically heal. But the waiting time for you to completely heal would be much worse if you played the actual cartridge or Virtual Console version for Mega Man X3.
Yeah, I get you. It's because you can fast forward to get to what you
Beauty of
want.
emulators.
Yep, they are a godsend, especially with games like this where you can use save states.
Or especially if there's, or personally, a game that's not released yet that's being sold used for $200, like this game, or in some cases, The Misadventures of Tron Bonne.
Is X3 out on the Virtual Console? I'm quite sure it is.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of the more recent releases. I tell you what though, if you have the money to spare to buy X3, I tell you what, just buy X1. It's a much better game. Does this?
I'm not gonna lie. It definitely is a better game.
Yep. And we're still missing out on a lot of the XXX action this game promised. This is false advertising.
You're gonna have... no, I'm not even gonna say that.
Are you going to mention some site where I could find the Mega Man X XXX action?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'd tell the audience, but I don't want to risk getting kicked off of Twitch. I'm quite sure the audience knows quite how to find Mega Man XXX action.
Good grief. I don't even think it's possible with robots.
Well, they do have
But
a lot of...
then again, I'm pretty sure that the internet can find a way to make that happen.
They could have like pleasure chips inside them to like make them feel pleasure. And you know, they are made of like pistons and stuff, and we did see like that they're quite capable of putting phallic shaped objects on top of robots, so you know.
That was a robot on treads with a spike.
Yeah, it totally wasn't a spike penis, and the one in Doppler 1 certainly wasn't a penis mouth robot, no.
I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Maybe it's just my dirty mind, but I think that should have been caught by the censors, but
I think it's just your dirty mind.
I suppose.
Well, that should be all the refights.
Oh, thank fuck. Now we can finally get to
You know what?
Doppler himself.
Yeah. Fast forward.
Oh, thank God. Because these refights are...
No, you're not doing it. No, you're not doing it right, Snake. You have to wait to be healed. Shut up.
Nerd! Oh, someone in the chat said they hate me.
Well, that's okay. We
sorry.
hate you too.
I'm sad now. Donate to make me happy.
All right.
Lasers.
Here we go. The next boss of the game.
Is it Dr. Doppler?
Yep.
Yeah, you're Doppler. That's not till the ending.
So yeah. You're pretty good. Why don't you join me? And we will build a utopia where reploids rule under Sigma.
You know what? That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Why don't we just do that? Like, whatever negative repercussions?
Because I mean,
like,
we don't even see any humans in the X series at all. So
exactly.
I think it's actually a pretty good idea.
Me too. Like, who cares?
Okay, so Dr. Doppler tends to create this force field that's green, and if he activates it, that's gonna restore his health.
Yep. So
Thankfully, he's actually kind of easy.
yeah, that's good. An easy enough pre-final boss. Oh yeah, they already had the big reveal, didn't they?
They already told us about it anyway, so
yeah, alright.
it's like, you know what, we're not even gonna save it for last anymore.
Yep, they did that in the previous game. After you fight the robots, it just suddenly Sigma appears. I think the funniest version of Sigma coming back, and I don't care because it's a shitty game for the most part.
X6?
Yes. He just sort of appears like in all the games he sort of appears out of nowhere, but you can see that he was at least behind the plot. But in X6 he's just sort of there and is a zombie.
Yeah, something from a series that should have died with X5.
Yep, and he was kind of just like
he was just there, just to be there.
yeah, and he was like, oh, shut up, Gate. I didn't need you. I could have done this all by myself, even though I'm a zombie, and clearly you needed Gate's help to like bring you back to life, but whatever. My favorite line from Sigma though is in X7 where he goes, and I'll do it again. I think he says something like that, like during his big reveal, because basically it's just like, oh gee, it's Sigma again. And again, I have no reservations about spoiling X7. It's a terrible game.
Neither do I. And for the most part, I ended up playing the Japanese version the most, but just to save my sanity from hearing the dialogue in the actual gameplay, because Capcom, decide to, you know what, let's just make a half-assed effort and not even let users experience the Japanese voice acting during gameplay. Let's just save that for cutscenes.
Yep. They in X6 it was just the Japanese. Even in the English version there was no choice, which I think is kind of silly, but that game was so rushed, so
Yeah, but honestly, I didn't mind the Japanese voice acting for Mega Man X6.
I didn't mind it. I just kind of wish they had English as well, even though
Yeah.
it probably would have been terrible if they had English.
Yeah.
Um,
So Sigma has a new body, and his body is ready.
yeah, buddy.
You know, time is running out. Yeah, this isn't even the ending. Yeah, you think that it's probably not too. You think it's not too late. We have one more stage left. I'm pretty sure that we have one more stage left. His body is definitely ready. And this stage is where you get to utilize the full potential of the extra helmet chip.
Yeah.
That after you've restored all your health, not only will you be able to restore your health, you'll also be able to fill up all your sub-tanks as well. And that is very, very useful.
Nice.
So
you can
fast forward.
Oh, hi, Zero, my bae. I love you so much.
Oh gosh, the fast forward function on ZSNES, I love it.
Yeah.
So now we go up, 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 up. And here we go. Final boss of the game.
Sigma.
Oh, easy to corrupt. You don't say. I'm not even surprised anymore.
Yep.
And I would have gotten away with it too if you weren't for you meddling kids.
And your dumb dog. Which would make more sense for the classic series. But
Yeah. Well, whatever. Zero's a dog anyways, according to that crappy ad for the GameCube controller.
What?
There was this ad for the GameCube Mega Man X controller, and it had this quote from Zero saying, "Arf! I want one!"
What do they do to my poor bae?
They turned him into a dog.
Aw. Everyone's making Captain America jokes about Sigma's shield in the comments section.
I would expect no less from the chat, considering
Yeah.
that once he's low on health, he's actually going to start throwing it.
When he throws his mighty shield.
His pattern is very predictable, and you want him to shoot towards you once he jumps up into the air. So then that way, you're going to be able to shoot behind him and get some easy shots.
Instead of Captain America, I think he'd be Captain Reploid because he's like the leader of all Reploids of the Reploid Master Race.
Or I guess if you wanted to, Captain S. Then again, you'd probably get copyright infringement for that.
Yeah. Copyright Captain S, the Game Master. Imagine if they did a Super Nintendo version of Captain N.
I don't even want to think about it.
With Mega Man X.
Mega Man X has that either a sissy voice or he just sounds like Mega Man on steroids.
Yeah. And he puts X at the end of everything now.
Oh gosh.
This was excellent. Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
No.
The public gives Sigma hair.
That's even worse than all the puns that you make.
Yep. I have a question. I know how he got the scars originally on his face, but how come whenever he goes into a new body, how come he doesn't like lose the scars just because they look cool?
I guess it's supposed to symbolize the new him or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe. He does look pretty cool with those badass triangles.
Yeah. So, whenever he fires his beam,
I love the color scheme he chose.
what, it looks very flamboyant.
His pink and baby blue robot, but I guess it doesn't matter since he wants to rule the world, and if anyone makes fun of him for it, he can just fucking murder them.
Yeah, he can just blast him into oblivion with this nifty energy beam that he has.
Tell you what, let's do Sigma a favor and just get a game over on this level, then just give up the stream. That way Sigma can win. No harm done. I'm joking.
You know what? I can't even understand. Whatever. I was gonna make a reference to Dark Side Phil and how he messed up on this boss, but then he's the scrubbiest of scrubs.
Oh god.
I don't
Quality
even.
content.
All
You
right.
almost got me killed. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh, he was a couple weeks ago. He was doxxed.
Oh,
No.
that, yeah.
No, he was swatted.
Yeah, he
and,
was swatted.
He had a meltdown live on stream, being like, "You almost got me killed. You and everyone else making those videos against me. You got me killed, almost."
All right.
Someone should finish the job. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you totally can't defeat Sigma without the use of Zero's weapon, guys.
Zero's my bae. I love Zero so much.
More so than Iris.
Yeah.
Alright.
If I died, Zero would be even more upset, and he'd be like, "What the hell am I even fighting for?" Like times infinity. I know the original quote, by the way, is "What am I fighting for?"
Yeah.
Just in case anyone decides to like try and correct me.
He even says something like that in the Japanese version as well. So it's not an error if anyone tends to wonder about that.
Yeah. It just sounds. I think it's just more of the voice acting is terrible.
Yeah. And then the actual voice actor of Zero actually made it better.
Yep. I've seen that video before.
Alright, one more shot to the head. Or not. Fire! Got him!
Yeah!
And there we go!
Yeah.
Game over!
We win!
Congratulations!
You have completed a great... It's congratulation, actually. Singular.
Oh.
You have completed a great game and proved the justice of our culture. Go and rest our heroes.
Oh my gosh, it's not even over.
Oh, you don't say. It always has to end with Sigma in some sort of shitty wireframe form to show off the Super Nintendo. Well, in the past. Well,
in the past game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, this threw me for a loop when I played this game. Wow, there's actually something else beyond the final boss?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this is a cheap knockoff escape sequence of Super Metroid. It's not even that great. And the lava just stops there.
Ha! Why does he have lava here for whatever reason?
I don't... That doesn't make any sense if he's in his viral form. That... Oh wait. Suddenly, lava.
Yep.
Because that's totally how computer viruses work.
If only he had just a little bit more lava in his fire pit thing in order to like make it go a bit further, and then he could have killed X. Instead, we've got to endure another game of him.
Whatever. At least it wasn't. At least it wasn't a firewall.
Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, it's all over. Is not. Oh nope.
Zero. Wait, is it Doppler or Zero?
Zero.
You're Zero.
So if if Zero dies, Dr. Doppler appears here and just self-sacrifices himself.
Yeah, you're Doppler.
It's you again.
Oh, I love Zero so much.
Yes, yes, it's me again. I revived again for the umpteenth time.
Zero. So sexy. Come on, Zero. Let's have a date together or something.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Zero.
So.
Oh, you want to? There's zero chance you don't want to date me.
No.
Ditch that X guy.
So, he used an antivirus program on his beam saber. However that works in the future, I don't know.
Yep. He just installed it for some reason.
I guess it's like an app. Like, his beam saber has apps or something.
Oh, anti-Sigma. There's an app for that.
Because totally they were thinking about that when they made this game.
Ooh, we got a donation.
Ooh.
I got, actually, it's from, Jack, Critelli88, £4. Phew, guys, loving the Nintendothon. Guessing they mean hi, guys. Put this £4 towards Pokemon Vietnamese trainer Iwata, which I shall do.
Oh, you should have put it towards Bomb. Aww. Oh,
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the donation anyway, sir. So, I'm not gonna lie, I really, really like the arranged version of this music in the PlayStation version.
Yeah. Oh, gee, Mega Man X and Zero are on a cliff contemplating the values of life and shit like that. Oh, Jesus.
The meaning of life according to X.
Oh, this is just like they literally just copied and pasted the same ending and just changed the wording slightly.
Yeah.
Great job, guys, at Capcom.
Whatever. Way to focus on the game and not so much the story, copying the exact same plot points from the previous games.
I can just imagine them sitting in a boardroom of directors, and Inafune is like, and the like board of directors are kind of like, so how should we end this game? Something new and interesting, and then Inafune is like, no, we should have him standing on a cliff.
Let's just copy and paste the ending from Mega Man X2 and just add a new thing. To save mankind, you must destroy Zero.
Brilliant! We'll make millions! And that's how Mega Man X3 was published.
Brilliant. That'll sell the story for them, even though the story is honestly not that great to begin with. But whatever.
And they didn't make, and I'm quite sure this game didn't sell that well.
It probably didn't, because it came out towards the end of the Super Nintendo's life.
Yep.
And if you're playing the Super Nintendo version, you get to see X run down the highway in the city with the golden armor on. Not in the PlayStation or the other 32-bit versions.
Where's my Zero? Oh, there he is! Oh, cool, he's in the credits! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I'm so happy to see Zero again! Hi, Zero! Oh, look at him running! Oh, he's such a babe! So cute! I don't like the way he's chasing after X, though. I may have to contact Sigma to kill him.
Oh, gosh.
I don't want X getting in the way of anything. You better just be running after him, trying to keep up with him, or just, you know, on a mission or something. You better not have, like, feelings for him, Zero. Because you're my bae.
We wouldn't get those sort of gay jokes up until X4, X5.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you want to talk about gay jokes with Robot Masters, Toadman and Snake Man are kind of have it on for each other, sort of.
Well, they like each other, just not in that way, I think. But
no, I think how they did it was, I think what they did was they said that Snake Man likes Toadman, but Toadman hates Snake Man.
Oh, so it's a tsundere relationship. One of those things, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think it's more of a joke that snakes eat toads.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's the actual explanation, but
Yeah.
you want it? I go, but like, nah, I don't have any
So
problem.
look at all these stats that are never going to be explained for these Mavericks.
Just put some random numbers on the screen. Who cares? Make it look cooler for the kiddies. They'll eat this shit up like breakfast.
Let's put all these stats down for the nerds who are going to totally explain
What
why
the fuck is ORP anyway?
Reploid points? I don't know. Role-playing points?
I hope not.
Good grief, I hope not.
Depends on the kind of roleplay. Sure, buddy.
Oh, no.
Who wouldn't want to roleplay with full catfish? Or Zero.
Oh,
He's
gosh.
my bae.
Oh.
Love you, Zero.
No. Yeah, nice job on the power and speed bit. Never mind, what am I saying? You gave me a little bit of trouble. Whatever.
Even then, I can imagine. A lot of people bring up the whole idea of Reploids being in love being this weird thing, but yeah, you know, guys, there's a such thing as asexual people, so you know they don't have to be having sex, you know. Just
no.
that.
Plus, for
so if they have feelings, yeah, that.
I mean, you can possible. See. I mean, you can see this sort of thing in Blade Runner, where a human supposedly actually falls in love with a robot. Or,
yeah.
So it wouldn't be that far-fetched to imagine two robots actually in love with each other. They just wouldn't.
Especially when they're
sexual.
Reploid. Well, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual.
No, it doesn't.
Rest in peace, Dr. Doppler.
Rest in peace, Sigma. We totally won't see you again. And now the stats for X and Zero, because that's going to be a debate that'll last on for eternity.
Yep. I like a Sigma virus has question mark ORP. Well, if you ask me, I think Zero's stronger.
Yeah, I'm not going to fall into this argument.
How many roleplay points do you have, Snake?
Infinity.
Yeah!
Well, that's Mega Man X3, guys.
There's nothing weird after the credits, like Sigma's face appearing on a monitor, no?
But,
okay.
The only thing that appears after these sort of credits in the PlayStation version and Saturn versions is that you have an ending little video of X and Zero standing off on a cliff. And I really like the music that goes with it.
Oh gee, what a surprise. X and Zero standing on a cliff. Never seen that one before.
But anyways, that's Mega Man X3, guys. What's coming up next?
Yoshi's Island with Donnie.
Coming up next is Yoshi's Island with Donnie.
Yeah.
And that's all the games from me. I'll see you guys during Super Smash Brothers.
You did a great job with the Mega Man series, seriously.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And Mario 3. So yeah, bye!
Bye!